Hey, this is Aaron Shaw with another edition of Coach's Corner. This is our weekly newsletter on some tips and tricks to help you stay as active and healthy as possible. And what you see right now is it's kind of like the sighting of a unicorn. Me on a bike. So a lot of you may know that once upon a time I was a bike racer, and I raced at an elite level until 2014. After that season, I retired and opened up my own practice, and have done very little cycling since then. In fact, I think this is the first time I've ever sat on this bike that's in my practice. So what I want to do is share just some simple tips on cycling, the benefits of cycling, and also give you a little bonus footage of brief videos of the last season that I was racing back in 2014. It's kind of some pre and post race footage, so for what it's worth. Purely entertainment, not educational. But I do want to talk about the benefits of cycling. So the first thing you can tell is going for a little spin, get your heart rate up, and your respiratory rate up, which is why I'm already panting a little bit. But getting on a bike is a great way to warm up pre-workout for strength training and a cool down after doing a workout. So after I shoot this video, I'm going to lift some weights, and my heart rate's already going to be up, blood's going to be flowing everywhere, especially on my legs, which is great. So I would advise you, should you want to improve your cardiovascular health, should you want to increase your metabolism, which is basically burning more calories even when you're not working out, and simply if you want to burn calories period, endurance training is very helpful for that. Of course, nutrition is really where it's at, but it's helpful to have an activity where you're burning through some of the fuel that you're taking in. So aside from a warm-up, which should be 10 minutes on a bike, gradually, slowly increasing the resistance, your heart rate will get up, your respiratory rate will get up, which is what you're hearing now. Cycling is also great for intensity training. So you may have heard of intervals or high intensity training, HIIT training. On a bike is a great way to do this. And if you get the most bang for your buck, or the amount of time to invest, one of the best workouts that I've found is picking a steady pace, an endurance pace. So right now it's tough because I'm talking, but a high endurance pace where somewhat conversational. Stick it at this pace for 3 or 4 minutes, and then for 30 seconds, you crank up the resistance. So it's pretty hard if you're on a stationary bike. If you're outside, you shift into a higher gear, or find a little bit of a rise on the road, and you go really hard. 30 seconds, even 20 seconds, but shoot for 30 seconds. After that 30 seconds is up, sit back down, settle back into your endurance pace. You'll notice that for a minute or more after that high intensity hit, your heart rate and respiratory rate will continue to actually climb, even though you sort of settled back in. Then it's going to level off and start to go back down to kind of this base endurance pace. For those of you that I'm coaching, you may see coaching for cycling, you may see one of the workouts is endurance with hits, or even tempo pace with hits. And that's what this is. Steady pace, 20 to 30 seconds really hard, back it back down, and doing that every 4 to 5 minutes. Awesome way to build fitness, build strength, cardiovascular health, break a sweat, and not spend all day on a bike. So give those workouts a try. In the meantime, check out a couple of videos. One of them is pre-race video. My wife is recording me and doing a 30-second interview. You may notice the effects, or I should say effects of nutrition may vary, because on one of them, my pre-race nutrition, I made a mistake and didn't have my nutrition, so I had to chow down on Girl Scout cookies. Not recommended. But after the race, I had some ice cream, which I would recommend because it tasted amazing. But check out the videos, purely entertainment value. If you have any questions about cycling or endurance training overall, give me a shout. Indoor training is really controlled, easy to help warm up for a workout, but there's nothing better than going out on a day like this, getting outside, get some fresh air, see the world from a really different perspective, ideally with people you like to hang out with. So go out and play, break a sweat, build your own cardiovascular fitness. If you have any questions, give me a shout. Enjoy the videos.
This is February 15th, 2014. Flew in to Phoenix from Seattle this morning. Woke up at 4:30 Seattle time. It's 4:30 in the afternoon Phoenix time. I decided to jump into a local crit. Sun Devil Classic.
How are you feeling?
A little tired, and also I forgot all my nutrition, but thankfully I did find some new food locally. So I'm having a handful of Thin Mints, throwing on my kit, and gonna go do a crit. So we'll see how that works.
Tell us about your race.
My race. First of all, I ate a bunch of Girl Scout cookies, which made me feel sick. And I felt sick through half the race, and then I got into the winning break. 4 guys, and we stayed away the last 10 laps or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I came in 3rd.
Yay!
So, podium. Now I'm going to finish it off with some ice cream.
Way to go, Aaron! Aaron Shaw, he's the winner.